How are you doing? Welcome to Cheetahs and Lions. First of all, I do have to apologize. I have been incognito in the jungle. But T-Benny is back with Cheetahs and Lions. There's an animal back in here. So we're going to jump right into it. This episode is on the gap, the space in between faithful fox, full-blown cheetah, experienced lion, in meaning that when you become a cheetah, there are so many topics, so many occurrences within the jungle that causes you to become full-blown, meaning there's no turning back. And I'm going to tell you, the gap pushes you there. The gap pushes you there. The gap is the undetermined, the unknown. So if you already got a cheetah within your soul, that gap, it enhances your determination to get out there in that jungle and get a bite, get a snack, get some prey for the day. Perhaps. Please understand that this podcast is letting you know how to become a cheetah, how to become a lion, and the things that cause you to get there. Yes, T-Benny uses so many animal analogies, but you get the core, why it's so different. There's nobody telling you how to cheat and lie. And why are you doing it? And what is the label when you have committed? But I have. One of one, T-Benny. It's called a cheetah. And it's called a lion. Nothing else. No other animal. There might be slithering snakes or whatever. But at the end of the day, cheetah and lion. For a reason. So please understand this podcast, and I'm going to be so consistent. We're almost to 100 views, whichever way they may come. But I'm going to pump it out. This 365, we're getting it in. The gap. Have you ever been in the jungle and there's just a period of nothingness? No crickets, no birds, no rain. You're just under the trees walking the path. There's no one to inform you of where you at and who you belong to and what you should claim. As a cheetah, you're going to take advantage because there's going to be prey. Just around that bush over there, I see something, you know what I'm saying? Just around that tree right there, I see something, you know what I'm saying? You might not get caught doing it, but you should do it because you don't know if you go back home, if home is going to be a home. Because once someone has you and they see under the tough spots and pelt of your cheetah attire, they're gonna gap you, bro. They're gonna gap you, girl. They're gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna know nothing. But if you sit around and turn from a cheetah to a pansy panther, a bumbling macho bear, a gullible gorilla, it's a facade. They're going to sit there and say, you're nothing but a faithful fucking filthy fox. I'm going to gap you, bro. And I'm not going to let you know when I'm going to fill in the gap. But I'm telling you to recognize that. They might say, in order to be a true cheetah, you need to be long, and then you need to cheat on her or him. Not really. Cheetah can be, I'm going to not study, but I'm a pass. Because this is signs that I recognize. So if I am tested, there's no reason to be studying. I get it. T. Benny says, this is an example of a gap. No communication, no hit up, no clarification of what are we, not understanding where they've been or where they're going, where they're coming, where they're sleeping. You can't touch, you don't want to do it. They don't want you to do it either. So you say, I'm a cheater. This is a gap. And you know what happens? Prey pops up, man. When you're not looking, when you're not observing, prey is there like, bite me. Take me home. Pound Town, James Brown. You got to be the one to attack. Because prey will just walk straight past. Oh, that ain't no cheetah, dog. That's a panther. That's a pansy panther. I'm not. But that's not you. Not from this podcast. You're going to recognize, oh, prey, help. Prey, help. Food, help. The thing about when you attack that prey, they're going to keep coming back. So when you're in the gaps again, it's not going to feel like a gap. Because you gapped me. They didn't gap me. It's a cross. It never ends. If they end, someone else is beginning. Someone else is continuing. Someone else is following up because you became a full-blown cheater. I'm going to cheat myself out of being pansy-ish. I'm going to cheat myself to not be a frolicking fox, a faithful fox. Because the hunter shoot the fox straight in the head. Cheated too fast. Oh, shoot. Wait, hold on. Just a gap. Just 2-3 days. 2-3 hours. We just linked. Now you ghost. I'm too thorough. The lion? But I didn't say that we were done. Well, I just had to do what I had to do because I didn't know and I don't feel like I need to ask. There's no reason to ask if you're passing that ass. For what? Then as a lion, elevation over a cheetah, what were you doing? You gapped me, so I gapped some ass. I put a gap in that. You know what I'm saying? And they might be hurt. But at the end of the day, you stand on your laurels or whatever. Laurels, who knows? But you're not down bad. You up good. You handle the gap. The best way to handle a gap is a bridge. So then you say to yourself, I bridged the gap. But if you have doubts in the gap, I'm going to give you another twist of fate. Argue. Cheetahs always have a reason to cheat because they create heat. Boy, I'm dropping the gems. Emeralds, rubies, pearls, sapphires, gem droppers. If you add the heat, then you are successful to cheat. Meaning, gap 1 day, 2 days. I don't really text anybody like that. I don't really hit up my friends like that. I'm not horny. My sex drive is below par. I'm forgot. Don't you fall for the cap. The best way to not fall for the cap in their raps is to not listen to the song. So when you hear a Tweety bird in the jungle, a wonderful serenade of crickets and whatever, grasshoppers, mystical beings, don't listen. Turn that off. Because that's going to allow you to fall, right? You're falling. You're going to be you're going to accept it because it feels so good in the moment. But then when the excuses hit, you look at your skin, you look at yourself, and you say, I'm not a cheater, man. I got to win it back, right? I'm a sidewinder swistler. Coined that by me, sidewinder swistler. Sidewinder swistlers are individuals who cannot directly approach. So you come in from the side to just wind yourself in. You don't really argue. You don't really say how you feel. You just try to get in there, get on the good side, and go for a good ride. Meanwhile, others, toughers, lessers, the rowdy raccoons, right? The pounding penguins. They direct, man. Straight up. You sidewinder Switzerland. And they just... You ain't doing none of that. Hey, can I come over? What you doing up? Hit me up. It's not about being toxic or being any kind of poisonistic type of thing. It's about your persona in the jungle can switch so much by how you handle certain things given. It's not a test. It's a way of life, right? And how you handle the way of life is how you get the benefits of it as a cheetah. So if you're a straight up cheetah and you realize that, you're like, I'm not finna sidewind this. Okay, cool. That's how you are. You don't like this, you don't want this, you don't want that. Cool. Go deal with the pounding penguins, and then you go cheetah somewhere else. And you know somebody else think, damn, a cheetah come to me? Holy shit. You cheated me? Whoa, what the? And now, during your gaps, when you increase the heat, you don't want to. And you say, hey, that's how you were. We argued about it. This is how you are. I increased the heat so I can cheat. Now I'm going to do this prey that I found during the gap on repeat. That's your fault. It's who I am. You're a liar. You're a cheater. Nah, I bridged the gap when you hit me with that cap. Increase the heat under their feet so you can realize it's time, ding dong, to cheat. So I'm not going to strain out the topic. Basically, I'm explaining to you that if you're a true cheetah in the jungle with T-Benny and you experience a gap, fill in the gap with a bridge gap, meaning more prey for your day and for your night. If before is right, you still a cheetah down the heart. So you got to accept that, bro. You got to accept you're a cheetah until one day you take it off and then you become a faithful fox. But understand, the life of a cheetah is glorious. The life of a lion is glorious. That's top tier, top of the food chain. It's not really a food chain. It's a fucking train. The fucking train. Right? There is no age There is no persona. I am helping you become a full-blown cheetah so that you can say, this is why I am who I am. T. Benny said that. This podcast has shown me I'm a cheetah, bruh. It's just who I am. I'm running all over. I'm a lion because I'm a pro. I'm a pro lion. You not no salty snow leopard. You a lion. You not no pansy panther. You a cheetah. And cheetahs and lions make it happen in the jungle because they recognize the signs. They know the costume fit. And naughty or nice, they gonna make it right. And I'm gonna help you more and more every single week. Maybe 2 times a week if I feel like it, busting down 20-minute podcast. So if you have any questions, man, if you want to know the details of anything about being a cheetah and a lion, you ask me, okay? You let me know. But for right now, if you experience a gap, for whatever reason they hit you with that cap, you go to the max. Because you and me, we're cheetahs and lions. Goodbye. So that is it. That's the end of the Gap episode. I hope you guys really liked it. Please, please, please. I'm not crying. Share, like it, comment it, give me questions. Let's keep the content rolling. I'm very creative and I want to be able to help you become a full-blown cheetah and lion. It don't matter your age, gender, location. You can make it happen. My guy, my girl, whomever in the jungle. Nobody analogies like a T. Benny. The rhymes are always going to be on time. If you're a cheetah and a lion. I'm going to at least try to do once a week or 2 times a week, whichever. But we're almost at 100 views, and my goal for 365 days is 1 million, whichever way it comes. But make sure you come as a cheetah and a lion. No other animals are accepted. Have a good evening. Goodbye. There's an animal in here.